Guys, in this video we'll be playing part 2 of Gacha Memories. I've actually pretty much started to enjoy it. Let's press continue. We didn't save it. Do we have to do it all over again? I'm just gonna skip forward to what I did before. Alright guys, we are here. Let's see what we do next. The sword, it's warm. What it in blazes. Wait, did I take my sword out of its sheath? And hold it tightly in my hands. Teleport Ellie's room. I whisper ever so gently whilst looking at the blade. I can feel my surroundings shift around me. And okay. So, she didn't notice me. Ellie, I decided to take a closer look at her. She's hugging herself while trying to be as small as possible. Her head is down in her arms, and even with the lack of lightning, I can see that all she is trembling, occasionally letting out small sobs. My heart breaks at the sight. Ellie is pretty much my first friend, and to see her looking like that is sad. Sad beyond measure. I need to comfort her somehow. I gently reach out both of my hands to her. Ellie, it will be all right now. She lifts her head, seemingly surprised to me. Iris, what are you doing here? She seems so out of it. Normally she would be calling me a sicko, by now for entering without knocking. I did not, but I got worried because I could hear you crying. You heard me? No, please, Iris, get out. I don't want you to see me like this. She can barely hold back her sobs. I gently put my palms under her and placed her in my hands. She didn't resist, but she started to tremble. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Ellie, is this about the corruption incident? I don't want to hurt you. She whispers. I bring her small body close to my chest. It's right now, but already past. You didn't do anything wrong. I still let the corruption take hold of me, and I hurt you so much. I kept repeating to her that everything's all right, even as she clutched my shirt and let her tears out. What could have caused this? Not much time after the incident, I remember Ellie would occasionally bring out in apologies to me, but with time that fast, I thought she had managed to move on. She even acted like her normal Genki self, but when we're out and about. I have no answer to that, all that I can do is to gently hold Ellie while telling her that everything was all right now. But eventually she started calming down, and after a few minutes of catching her breath, she looked up at me. You're supposed to knock first. But I did. But you didn't hear me. Yeah, I know. I'll let it slide this time, you sicko. Why does she always call me this? But thanks, Iris. I feel a lot better now. What happened? You seem pretty bad. Big understanding. Don't worry. I was having a nightmare, and it took me a while to notice it wasn't real. It was about that incident. It doesn't happen all the time, but I had a nightmare. It seemed so real, I started freaking out. Sorry for making you worry, Iris. Don't sweat it. That's what friends are for. I smile at her, adjusting her position so she is in one hand. Then I start to caress her head with my fingers gently. She seems to appreciate the gesture, and just let me gently pat her head. I hope she's feeling better now. You shouldn't do things that will leave the wrong impression. She's blushing as she said that. If she can jab me like that, then I think she's feeling better now. You don't seem to mind, though. I'll let it slide this time. I chuckle at her, pouting her face. Then she grabs one of my fingers. Really? Thank you for comforting me, but I'm better now. Now get up before I make you. I need to make myself presentable, and you won't make a mess of my hair. Just made things worse. She's back at her energetic self. I'm a relief. Fine, ma'am. I'll wait outside. I turn my back and walk towards her door, unlocking it so I can actually exit. No peeking! Yep, back to normal. We saw ourselves in Looney's living room again. She was looking at us with a concerned expression. Ellie, is everything all right? I'm fine, Looney. Thanks for worrying. I see then. In that case, I'm glad I sent Iris to see you. She was quite worried about you, you know. Hey, I was simply checking up on her. I could feel Looney's expression turning mischievous. Oh, does that mean you weren't worried about her? Iris, you said you were. Oh, no, not you too, Ellie. That's not what I mean. I was, but I wasn't before. I mean, oh, so you were. See, Ellie? I knew she was a... Tsunder? Wait, what? Iris, you should see your face. Darn, I could feel myself blushing. Did those two team up on me? Oh, but what about you, Ellie? Weren't you glad that your dashing hero was come to see you personally? And the creator sneaks another victim. What? Looney? This is not funny. I already told you she is not my type. Alright, payback time. Ouch, Ellie. You won me. I thought we had something special. What? I didn't mean that. I meant that that I don't look at you that way. No, wait, I mean, blah, 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 blah. Now, who is the one who is embarrassed here? Look at your face, Ellie. Shut up, you stupid duck addict. But, Looney, don't you remember what you told me this morning? What are you talking about, Iris? Listen to this, Ellie. She told me the password for a gadget she gave me. It is I love Looney. What do you think about this? Oh, now who's the one with a crush here, huh, Looney? Shut up. It was a joke. We spent the rest of the day taking jabs at each other and talking about random stuff. Despite what happened with Ellie, I think it was a fun day, and seeing both my best friends smuggling, arguing, and getting embarrassed, teaming up on me and laughing made me smile. It was a good day. I love peaceful days like these. I hope they can last. Day 2, scene. I wake up for the sound of my alarm. I groggily reach for it before turning it off. I spent too much time playing games in the night. Now I feel sleepy, but still, I have school to attend to. Look at my phone. It seems I just got a new message. Take it from the stable beside my and unlock it. I smile seeing Looney and Ellie's usual good morning messages, but something else catches my attention. Naomi. Attention all students. Today we'll be having an important meeting at 8:30. Don't be late and always pay attention to your surroundings. Seems our council president sent an announcement at the student chat group. I can already see some people commenting, wondering what the meeting will be about. Apparently, it will be held in the auditorium. In any case, I best get myself ready for school. Ugh, Mondays always stink. They do kind of stink. Yeah, they kind of stink. Yeah. I agree with Iris. Me, pretty much. I said it because I am Iris. Puh. I answered both Looney and Ellie's messages with the good mornings of my own and prepared myself to get ready for school. I found myself in the auditorium. I get myself a seat somewhat in the middle, but it seems they still are preparing the podium for either Naomi herself or the headmaster to speak. Speak what? Ah, Iris, good morning. Someone calls my name. I turn around to spot two and whatever of mine. Good morning, Iris. How are you? Cuckoo. Cuckoo. I smile at them. And Cookie, those two along with a senpai of ours, got Gacha into Looniverse. Good morning, you two. I'm fine. What about you two? When I returned, I was shocked to see that those three studied in the same school as me. I haven't even noticed them before, but now, though we have a nice bond with each other, they tend to keep me company occasionally. Thankfully, me and Ellie managed to save them before anything bad happened. Cuckoo was pretty scary back then, but she seems to be mostly normal now. We are both fine. We were looking for you, actually. Oh, what for? Actually, Kiguru Senpai wanted our help with the basketball club. He said they will be training intensively today. Something about an important match coming up. And you know how Cuckoo is. Senpai said their manager wants to help, and he sent me to ask for help. I'm so happy! Cookie, your yanderness is showing. I don't think she heard. I heard that. Ever since I went to that place and that happened to me, I found that I have a hard time not obsessing over something. It's frankly a little scary. I think it must be some sort of side effect. You weren't like that before. I see. So that explains why you are always full crazy when I call you. On that topic, being called feels weird. It's like I'm in two places at the same time. And why does that thing always call me in my swimsuit? As if it doesn't feel... Ah! What the heck? As if it doesn't feel embarrassing enough to be called when I'm taking a bath. I wave my hands defensively in front of me. I have never been summoned as a unit before, so I don't know what it feels like. Hey, it's not my fault. I can't decide what clothes you wear. Some people look at me weirdly. Oops. Looks like I said that out loud. Aoi notices and gets even more flustered and hides her face behind her hands. And we're going to stop there. Guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. See you in my next video. Goodbye. Enjoy your Easter.